What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Loco, bringing you yet another video. Today we're going to be looking at the multicolor cards that are pretty much coming out here shortly. So starting it out, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this video, and then we're going to look at some of the cards that have coming out. I think it's very, very interesting. The whole mechanic behind it is pretty cool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this video up and let you all watch that first.
This summer, a new block erupts into action with new ways to play. Gogeta, Brawling, Janemba, Bojack, multicolored cards make their long-awaited debut. And as part of the lead-up to Series 7, we're releasing new expansion sets in May. Unity of Saiyans powers up your Series 6 Brawling and Gogeta decks. Gogeta swoops into action with a new Series 7 skill, Arrival. Combo with the card specified by Arrival, and you can play Gogeta for free. Use Arrival during your turn to make extra attacks, or during your opponent's turn to limit their options. Meanwhile, Raleigh brings the pain with Alliance. Alliance lets you switch specified battle cards you control to rest mode when you attack. Every card you switch to rest mode adds its power to the attacking card. Did we mention he gets triple strike too? Yeah, your opponent's not going to like that. Unity of Destruction takes your Agent of Destruction decks to new heights. Bojack, Agent of Destruction, has a rival too. While Janemba, Agent of Destruction, has another new skill, Aegis. Activate Aegis on your opponent's turn during your defense step. Meet the skill's conditions to reuse some of your energy. Get your hands on these sets to take your decks to the next level. Each expansion set includes 3 Series 6 boosters and a set of promos, 4 normal cards and 4 foils, for a total of 8 amazing cards. Dragon Ball Super Card Game Expansion Sets. Experience the flexibility of multicolored cards for yourself. Unity of Saiyans and Unity of Destruction go on sale this May. But wait, there's more. Buy 2 expansion sets to join limited sealed tournaments. All participants get promo cards with incredible expansion set synergies. And top placers get foil versions, making this a tournament experience you won't want to miss. That's not all. In June, the special anniversary box goes on sale. Galactic Battle, Union Force, Crossworld, Colossal Warfare. It's packed with cards to power up decks and themes from previous sets. And in August, Series 7 hits stores at last. We've got pre-release events in store for players at the end of July. Keep your eyes peeled for new info.
Alright, so I went ahead and played the whole thing for you all, so you all can actually see how the cards are played, so there's really no mistaking and how the cards are played. Like I said, I think it's a very interesting mechanic. I do like what they're doing. I'm definitely going to be testing it out on Untap. So let's take a look at some of the cards and talk about what they do. So the first card they have posted up, this is in the what is it called? Is Unity of Saiyan? Yeah, Unity of Saiyans. So we have the SS Gogeta Acrobatic Warrior, and this is permanent. You can only have one on in the battle area. When this card when a battle card with both red and green with each cost of 5 is played in your battle area, you activate this skill. You may play this card from your hand So you play it from your hand. Auto, when this card is switched to rest mode by alliance, you deal one damage to your opponent. So right there, you're sniping one energy off your opponent by playing this card. And I like I said, the whole thing of where they're working together. Right underneath there, you have the SS Broly Rampaging Rush. So when you play this card, if there is a card that has both red and green energy, you draw one card. Then your opponent chooses one card from their hand and place it in the drop area. And that's keeping up the whole destruction thing that Broly is really known for in the game. His other autos, when you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So again, it's a part of that whole destruction thing that Broly already has going on. So pretty much it's adding to the Broly deck that we already are used to. So now we're about to see a lot of people play this because with that if I'm not mistaken, what I saw with that Broly, let me see. Yeah, with that Broly, it EX evolves, so you can even just go on top of the 4-drop Broly if you don't want to play it any other way. Um, and then we have SSB Gogeta. And so this card has double strike. It has the arrival, which you saw in the video. Energy exhaust. If this card is placed in an energy area from any area, it must be placed in the energy area in rest mode. So I like how they're starting to like kind of state that right there because I know down in Chicago I saw a lot of people playing the Vegeta leader, the explosive Vegeta leader. But it was never specified to anyone that when you were swapping out energies, the energy swapped out in rest mode, or excuse me, a two rest mode. So everybody, we thought it was really good, but it turns out that it was just like yeah, no, this card has to do that. So I'm glad they're actually putting this on the card, so you know that if you swap it out, then it's got to go into rest mode. And then you have the auto. So when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 4 or less. KO it, and you can't play another one of these cards for the duration of the turn. So again, I like it. It can pretty much rush as quick as you can when you get this card out and just start hitting your opponent with double strike. And then you have full power Broly. So it has a whole energy exhaust thing as well too. Like I told you before, you can EX evolve onto a Broly with a cost of 4. Or if you don't have it, then you can just if it's your last resort to hardcast it, but you kind of wanted to go ahead and get on to the next level and EX evolve. Um, with the alliance, you may activate this skill by choosing one or more red or green battle cards in your battle area and switching them to rest mode. This card gains the power equal to what they're being rested, and then you gains triple strike as well too. So, like you saw up here, this card is when you switch to rest mode, it's gonna give its power to that Broly, and on top of that, it's gonna snipe your opponent's one of your opponent's energy at that point. And then it has a permanent. If you play this card with evolve, it cannot be KO'd by your opponent. So again, when you look at it, you want to go ahead, you want to evolve this card so your opponent cannot KO it. That is a permanent thing. So you don't have to really be so worried about it, being taken out. But your opponent could hit it with a Mafuba. And things like that will always be, stuff to think about. But other than that, I think that's a really powerful card. And so next, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Unity of Destruction. And I think this one is just as good too. So it's added on to the whole Agent of Destruction. You have your Janemba. You choose up to one of your Agent of Destructions with an energy cost of 4 that is blue and yellow from your deck. And then you play it in rest mode. You shuffle your deck, and then you place this Janemba card at the bottom of the deck. That's good because it's keeping up with the whole thing with Janemba. You play it, then you go ahead and you go to the next one, and you grab what you're looking for. This one keeps it consistent as far as what it does. You have the Bojack. Now this card works as a negate during your opponent's turn. If there is a card that is both yellow and blue in your energy area, reduce the cost of this card by 2. So you see what's going on there now. So you got the card that is both yellow and blue in your energy area, and then it's only going to cost 1 to use this card as a negate. And then you play this card, or excuse me, when you play this card, yeah, your opponent places the top card from their deck into the drop area. So it works with the whole mill thing. The Janemiga, you see how it kind of swings towards Janemiga, but if you wanted to, you can also throw it towards your Bojack deck if you really wanted to give it a try. And then we have the last one, or not the last one, excuse me. Then you have your blue and yellow, which they were talking about your Janemba that has the Aegis. It has barrier, and then pretty much like it showed you, you can stand back up to your energy into active mode. It has the whole energy exhaust thing. And then when this card activates Aegis, if there is no evil incarnate card in play or in your battle area other than this card, place one card from the top of your opponent's deck into their drop area. Again, milling, more milling, more milling, more milling. Just making mills powerful at this, more powerful at this point, which is good. And then you have your Bojack. This Bojack has barrier. It has a whole arrival thing, so you get to put that in play. And when this card, when you play this card, excuse me, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, switch to rest mode, and then place the card up top of your opponent's deck into their drop area. So this whole thing really works synergistically with the whole mill thing that you're already looking at. You just get to add these cards into it. I really like them. I think it's going to be a good shift for the game. And it's going to be very interesting seeing people use this kind of cards and combinations. I'm definitely interested to see what other cards are going to be playing with these decks, just to experiment with. The one I like the most, honestly, I like the whole Unity of Sands thing. I like the Broly when it can't be KO'd, and then the whole play when you get to go ahead and you tap this card, give him the energy, give him triple strike, and then you pop one of your opponent's energy. So you're applying a lot of pressure out the gate with those two cards. But comment below what cards you all like. I know I made this a pretty quick video. I just wanted to kind of get it out there so everybody can, already get the hype going with these cards because it's already hyped up. But other than that, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and then again below comment. Let us know what cards you're interested in seeing and what combinations you're definitely interested to see going on with the game. Thank you.